Oh my god, where the hell have I been? Well, I'm gonna tell you. So you guys probably all remember what happened to me at the start of this year. You know, when I made my top list for 2014 and ended up getting a copyright strike and all that? Well, I was rolling just fine with one strike for a while. Now rewind a few months, I made 2 reviews in the space of a few weeks and then headed off to a convention and was extremely busy for pretty much all of April and May. I was basically home for a week or so and then away for a week or so for most of that time. And I'm not too sure if you guys can level with this or not, but I'm the kind of person who doesn't work very well when I know I have something coming up in the future because it sort of ruins my focus. But either way, I did my thing and I got back home to about a month and a half's worth of freedom between the start of June and now. Then something landed on me that I wasn't really too pleased about. Went on YouTube one morning and boom! Another copyright strike, this time on my Hajime no Ippo review from about 2 years ago. So I was on 2 strikes, and if I got another one, that's it. Bye-bye, YouTube channel. Thus, my free time I had to get back to making reviews turned into my being completely not wanting to make anything in case that got a strike and I'd lost my channel. But in this situation, unlike when I got my first strike, I was completely smack bang in the realms of fair use. Like, there's this grey area for fair use, and lists like the one I made fall somewhere in there. But my Ippo review, no chance is there any way that strike was actually given with any solid reasoning. So I claim it, and I wait for about 3 weeks or so, and what happened was I never got a response to my claim, so after that time was over, the strike went away. Yes! 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 I still lost a good chunk of time because of it, but it's gone now, and come July 10th, when my original strike goes away after the 6-month period they stick around for, I shall be strike-free and ready to go full ham on making videos again without any of that lingering dread in the back of my mind. So that's what's been happening. That's why I haven't made anything in about 3 months, and I hope you guys can understand that to some degree. The only problem now is July is another month like April and May. On the 12th, I'm off to do family stuff for a week. I then get back and I'm away for a long weekend for my birthday on the 26th, which also includes my going to Manchester Expo on Saturday the 25th for anyone who lives in the area and wants to come along and say hi. Then the weekend after that I've got Kitacon, which again, if you're going, we'll probably bump into each other at some point over the weekend. So I'm not going to have anything more than a few days spare at home to work on videos until about a week into August. Thus, that is probably around when my next actual review is going to be happening. However, that is not the next thing you're going to be seeing on my channel, as something has already been recorded, and all I shall say for now is that it will be an ongoing thing on my channel, involves one other person, and has to wait until July 10th at the earliest for my strike to go away because it's a fair bit longer than 15 minutes. And that is all I'm going to say on that. But whilst I'm here and I've cleared up my absence, I thought I'd jump in and talk about something I've wanted to bring up in one of these for a while. That being the reason behind most times I've taken a lengthy absence on here, and that's down to when I've scrapped reviews or other videos. So for me, the biggest issue I always have in making a video is scripting, because I don't consider myself to be a good writer by any means, which is why my reviews have such a simple formulaic topic by topic structure. There has not once been a time where I've finished a script and not gone on to finishing the video. I've scrapped jokes and stuff in the middle of editing before, but as far as entire reviews are concerned, once that script is finished, I can pretty much 100% confirm I will be making that video. But there have been numerous times where I've sat down and watched a series, taken all my notes, gotten down to scripting and just gone, I don't want to do this, a good chunk of my way through it. And this always seems to happen whenever I say in a video that I'm going to make something. For example, the last episode of BakaShots I did is now privated because a good chunk of that video is me telling you all about these Gunpla videos I was planning on making that I just didn't end up wanting to make. The other big instance of this was back when I made my Pat Labor review, and I had a little screen on the end of it saying that my next review was going to be Kill the Kill, which ended up being a script I just couldn't finish, probably because I don't really like Kill the Kill very much, and have since become very aware because of this that I just can't review shows I don't like. I guess I just don't like the idea of spending that amount of time working with a series I don't care about. This situation in particular though is the reason why I took a 4-month hiatus last year before making my Paranoia Agent review. And just so you all know who the credit for that goes to, an awesome dude called Oscillot made a video which was a best of montage of clips from my videos that I randomly found like a day after he uploaded it without him linking it to me. The fact that someone was willing to put their time into making making that basically saved my channel from that hiatus. I was so grateful and so completely blown away by it that I just asked him if there was anything he wanted to see me review, and I would do it as thanks, and that's why I reviewed Paranoia Agent. So you all need to go and subscribe to Oscillot, because since making that video full of clips of me, he's made a few stupidly good anime videos. If you want to know why I consider myself to be a bad writer, you're probably going to want to check his stuff out for some perspective. So from here on, I'm never going to tell you I'm going to be making something until it's already scripted at the very least. But for the sake of fun, I thought I might as well tell you that the reviews I have scrapped thus far were of Kaiji, Watamote, Kill la Kill, and Ping Pong. And 2 of those are ones I actually really liked. There have also been a few other occasions where I scrapped it halfway through watching the show because I was thinking, yeah, I have nothing to say about this. But there's also one other show, one that's about halfway scripted, that I would scrap if it weren't for the fact that I know so many people want to see it finished. This was meant to be my first review of this year, and it's something you can all probably guess. I really want to revive this one, but it'll be a while before I do, and it may not happen. But I really do want to, because it's without a doubt the most requested show I've ever had. And I do believe that about covers everything I wanted to talk to you about today, aside from asking you all how hype you are for what the G-Tekketsu countdown ends up being. So thanks for joining me, I hope you found at least some value in watching this little video, and I may or may not see you next week. Boobs.